So, this is my first attempt at an ASMR video. I've been watching them for about 6 months now, and in that time a lot has changed for me. I think I hear so many people say that they had no idea that other people felt this kind of sensation, and it's a really great feeling to know that other people experience it, to know that you're not crazy, basically. So, unfortunately, I have to admit that I watch videos probably more than I should, definitely every day. So, immunity has been a problem for me for some time now, but the reason I can't seem to stop with them every day is that although the tingle sensation isn't there as much anymore, the videos still help me sleep tremendously. So even though I know I could stop and take a break for a while, and then I wouldn't be so immune anymore, but then I might have trouble going to sleep. So it's sort of a matter of choosing between those two things. And for now, I'm okay with that because I still do feel the tingles from time to time, although for me it's never been quite the way I commonly hear it described. I know most people say tingles in the back of the head, and for me, it's never been in the head. It's more in the spine, and it's more of just a warmth kind of feeling. Like, I guess you could call them tingles, but I suppose when I hear the word tingle, I think of what you feel when your foot falls asleep. So I guess that's quite different for me. But that's okay. You know, we all experience it maybe in slightly different ways or very different ways, but for me it's still something that I just need to relax. Well, don't need it to relax, but it certainly makes the experience more enjoyable. And I've been very out of the ASMR closet, I should say, with people, because when I first stumbled upon it, it immediately made sense to me. I was like, oh man, this is a real thing. This is so exciting. I didn't know that other people felt this and that there were videos specifically for this. So as soon as I discovered it, I was telling anybody who was willing to listen that this exists, and trying to see who had it and who doesn't. So far, I've only found that one other friend I have actually experiences it, although she seems to be more prone to the unintentional ASMR sensation, if that's what you call it. I know there's probably all this terminology in the community, and I'm really still quite new to it, but so essentially triggers from real life, which I can say is certainly more potent for me as well. If I'm in class and I see somebody folding up a piece of paper really slowly, I'm just like, ah, that's just the best. And I always thought I was a little weird because of that. But it's nice to know that there are people who understand, and I get the people not really understanding it, because if you don't experience it, yeah, this would look kind of strange. Somebody, stroking their fingers on camera, for instance, whispering, but I just try to say to people, you either have it or you don't. And if you don't experience it, how could you understand it? So if you don't, then that's fine, trust us, it's a thing. It's very odd to me when I read studies from doctors and all this fun stuff, people saying, we don't know that this is real. And I understand they need to do studies and have documented evidence, but why would we all be talking about this if we weren't experiencing it? It's very strange to me. Why would we go to all this trouble doing this kind of stuff that might seem very odd to other people if it wasn't real? And so, but I have noticed that it's growing. I did see a news report recently on ASMR. Well, I didn't see it on a local station, I just saw a video online. But it's encouraging. Even negative attention, even though that tends to make me cringe, it's still attention, and attention of any kind can be a good thing, because I don't know if you can hear that my dog is sleeping nearby, and he sometimes makes little sniffly noises, so I'm sorry if that becomes audible. But anyway, so I think I lost my train of thought, but that's okay. So recently I felt very compelled to make a video, just something simple to get my feet wet, so to speak, and just try this out. Because I've been a viewer for some time, as I said, and I just feel like I want to give something back a little bit. So I hope this is at least somewhat relaxing to some people. Obviously, this is nothing fancy, and for me, that's actually what I prefer. I know that there are plenty of elaborate role plays out there, and I always appreciate the work that goes into them, because you can always tell that, I mean, the amount of time and the numerous takes that these people have to do, usually continuous takes, props, and all that fun stuff. So much goes into it, I can't even imagine. Especially just to find peace and quiet, which might sound simple, but even just making this simple little video here, I had to think, okay, is my phone off? Is my computer off? Are all the windows shut? Is my dog sleeping? Which hopefully he will rest comfortably for the duration of this video. And if he does get up, I might have to make a cut because he doesn't always sleep through the night. It's just about midnight right now. But anyway, so yeah, even the most simple of videos, they do take effort, and I'm starting to appreciate that more now. So, and as far as the role plays go, again, as I was saying, I really appreciate the amount of work that goes into them. But personally, they're not my most favorite type of ASMR video. I really much prefer just quiet rambles, more personal that way. I totally understand the appeal of the role plays, but sometimes I do feel a little silly, especially if I'm watching, a role play for a men's shaving appointment or something like that. I would much prefer to just listen to somebody speaking honestly, and that's just my personal preference. I know we're all different, and we all have different triggers and preferences, but that's mine. And I especially like videos that aren't lit well, if that makes any sense. I hope this one is dark enough because, again, this is a personal thing, just my own preference. I tend to let the videos play as I'm drifting off to sleep, and I just prefer to have a darker image on the screen, so that my whole room isn't lit up too much. That's just me, because I watch the videos on my iPad, and so I just like things to be nice and subdued. It's just me. So this is, again, just a little starter video for me, and if you enjoyed it, please let me know. I can do something differently if you would prefer, and hopefully it helped at least one person relax. In fact, I think that one person might just be me, because even just sitting here doing this, whispering to you, is actually quite relaxing for me. So anyway, I apologize, this video is a little brief, but again, it's just a starter, and I look forward to doing more. If anyone out there is interested, please leave feedback and let me know what you think, and rest well, my friend.